I see what ho, chaps and chaps, it's Game Chap and Bertie here.
Yes.
Yes, indeed, fellows, and I dare say we are now here in the Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask once more, showing you how to get all the game's masks, you know, and this time we're off to the wonderful mountain of Snowhead, or the rather cold mountain of Snowhead, to acquire the Don Gero, or is it GERO'S mask, old chap? The froggy one, you know.
Oh, we most certainly are, yes, the frog one, Don Gero or Gero, whatever. And also, I do believe we might find the postman's hat somewhere.
We may indeed also be coming across the postman's hat over the course of this videogram, so do stay tuned, fellows. This is how to get these two masks, and I dare say the Don Gero's one is rather tough, you know.
Yes, it most certainly is. And I think we've done another 10 previously, haven't we? Done previously 10, I think.
I think we've done lots and lots of masks so far, that's right. But anyway, first things first, fellows, there of course is the mountain we need to ascend. However, because the way is blocked and we don't currently have any arrows, let's use here the Song of Soaring, RXA, to warp away to Snowhead, shall we?
Right, so we're going to Snowhead.
No, actually, no, we'll go to the mountain village, I believe. There we are.
The mountain
That's
village,
right.
yes.
So let's see our mountain village, as you can see there, fellows. Now, we're going to go here for the express purpose of feeding a hungry, poor, shivering Goron.
Aha! We are going to. Right, okay. So this is... So when we say we're doing the mask, we're not just going to show you just us grabbing the mask, but actually what you have to do to get it.
My word, here he is, fellows. As you can see, the poor chap there shivering, and basically he's starving hungry, you know.
And then you'll know where to go and what to do.
I see, sir. Well, indeed. There we are. He is, of course, the key indeed to getting this particular mask, you see, and you'll have to feed him something that Gorons can eat. But the question is, what could that be?
Well, that's the question.
That is the question indeed. However, I think I know a place where we can find these fellows. Observe, as you'll be able to see here, we are now going into this particular region, which is, of course, the Goron village, or the pathway thereunto.
Right, so we've got a shivering Goron there on the mountaintop, which we have to feed.
That's right, of course. He, of course, is also wearing, as you may have seen there, a certain mask. Now, that mask happens to be the very self-same one we're after, you know.
The Don Gero mask.
Exactly, which, of course, pertains to frogs for some reason. I don't know why the Goron is wearing the frog mask, but I suppose he has his reasons, old chap.
Well, it's a shame he didn't just drop it, isn't it?
Really,
and
yes.
save us to, all this...
Save us the job, indeed. But then he might die of hunger. We can't have that, can we, really? I suppose. Anyway, now, of course, as Goron Link, go into a ball form, or Goron pound form, and pound the ground like so, and the door shall open without even having to speak to the gatekeeper.
Right, so hang on, which door? So we're in the Goron village, I believe.
That's right, we're now heading
to
the Goron Shrine. Now,
right,
the first thing you'll be able to hear is that wretched crying of the infant once more. He's crying, you'll see, because we played the Song of Time again, so we're going to have to go to him and play the Goron lullaby to make his noise be silent.
Right, let's do that quickly.
Let's do LYX, YL, oh, by George, I forgot the melody, I say.
Oh, dear.
I knew it earlier, I have forgotten it. LYX, LYXYL. There we are. Let's try that now, shall we? Let's see, LYX, LYXYL. Right, okay,
Good.
and, oh, nothing happens there, boy.
What?
Am I playing this wrong, old chap?
I think you must be.
There we go, that's it. I
That's
see
it.
momentary confusion there. That will, of course, make the poor, leaking, shall we say, and crying infants cease the said leaking and go to sleep. That's as good as it. There we are.
That's it, he's gone to sleep.
He's now gone to sleep. Not leaking like that, but I mean crying, you'll see.
Crying, that's what
There
I
we
thought
are.
you meant, yes.
So now, of course, the two torches here are illuminated. We can use these to actually set the rest of the torches in this place on fire, and we're going to have to do just that, you know.
Aha, so what we've got to do then, make our way to the Goron village as we've done.
Yes.
Crash into the old shrine where we are.
Yes.
Shut him up, which we've just done.
We've just done that.
Then light torches.
Indeed. Now observe, we're going to take out our deco stick, which we've just acquired from the pot there, and set these torches on fire like so. We're going to have to go around setting a lot of torches on fire, so make sure you hurry, fellows, because each time you light a torch here, the timer on the deco stick starts, meaning if you don't get to the next brazier fast enough, the deco stick will burn down.
And then you have to go back and
start again, exactly. So
right.
We're just going to follow these around the outside of the Goron Shrine here, just basically keeping to the wall there. There are, of course, a total of around about 10, I'm not entirely sure, but I think about 10. 2 on the entrance there, and 3 more down here next to the head.
Right, so about 10 lamps to light.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves here, old chap.
No, we won't.
So there we are, there's 2 more to go, I think. 1 there, and lastly 1 there.
That's it.
There we go. Then, of course, the old chandelier on the ceiling will start to spin for reasons that I cannot fathom or understand.
Well, no, I can't either, but nevertheless,
No,
if you
it
do
just
that,
does, okay?
Yes, it'll just happen.
We don't know why that is, but it does. Anyway, if we roll on our way back up to the top of this this staircase, if you will here, we can, of course, find a Goron, landing, launch pad, what's it called? Airstrip, that's right, ground strip.
A ground strip for
A
Gorons.
strip, anyway. If you go to maximum power along this strip, fellows, like so, you'll be able to smash into this chandelier and break pots with abandon, and what do you know?
Aha, the pot has indeed been broken, and what do
Now,
we have?
I would advise you, fellows, you won't always get that the first time. Sometimes it'll take a number of tries to break all the pots on the chandelier. However, once it's done, of course, you can see a beautiful piece of Goron rock sirloin steak. break, you know.
Aha, rock solid. I see. Now, hang on. Didn't we only just break one chandelier light there?
That's right, but sometimes, as I said, you have to break lots more, so don't get discouraged if you don't get it first try.
Right.
Then, of course, we can grab the sirloin as Goron Link here and take this outside with us.
Aha! Now, where are we going with the said sirloin Goron steak?
Well, not up this ramp, I can tell you that right now, because it's too steep, you'll see.
What happens if he drops it? Can he pick it back up again?
You can, actually, yes. Thankfully, it's not like other breakables, old boy. You can pick it up again, not like Monster Hunter, old chap, with those blasted eggs, you know. You can carry this rock sirloin all the way up the pathway here, and we are heading back to the area with the mountain smithy. That's right, the smithy place, you know.
I wonder what you were talking about. Oh, yes, the eggs with Monster Hunter. If you drop them on the floor, they break.
Yes, they do break, but this one doesn't break, you'll see.
No,
so
it doesn't.
Rather handy.
It's not an egg, though. Piece of meat.
Oh, I say. And that, of course, is why it doesn't break, as you've seen.
We're proving to you there, you see.
Indeed, just testing you for nails. That's, Goron Link's gone to the next area without the steak.
I heard the meat's back.
That was a mistake, old chap.
It was a mistake, yes.
Let's have a look. Of course the meat's not there.
Oh, my word, what?
I think we'll have to be right back, Fedales. Wait a minute. Now, Fedales, to our astonishment, after that little, shall we say, mishap or small glitch of sorts occurred there, whereby Link went off through the walkway to the next area and left the steak behind, the steak actually completely despawned, and we had to go back to the Song of Time and do the whole thing again, you know.
We most certainly did. So if that happens, make sure it doesn't happen, because if it does happen, you can't just go back and just hit them again and it drops out. You just get a bunch of rubies. Indeed. You have to do the whole thing initiated again.
Or rupees, as the case may be. That's right. But all the same,
rupees,
we now have the Goron steak once more. It's quite ironic, really. We were talking there about not losing it if you dropped it, old boy, but that very thing did happen.
The very thing did.
Very absurd, you know.
It did, and then we proved what happens if it does. So you'll lose it.
So basically, if you drop this thing and then you go through another area, it'll be gone for good, and you'll have to restart. So be careful as you're going through, and watch out for those nasty monsters who would like very much to cause that to happen to you. You'll see?
Like that. They'll knock it out of your hand. If they hit you, you've had it. You've got to avoid them.
The nasty.
And where are we going with it?
Well, we're taking this, of course, back to the area with the mountain smithy, or the blacksmith, as I said earlier, whereupon we will find a poor Goron fellow who we saw previously shivering in the cold, you know.
Aha!
The poor chap, I say. Now, of course, the enemies are placed strategically here to cause you to drop the steak and then go to the next area. So if you do that, it's game over, and you'll have to go and start again with the Song of Time, of course. So be very cautious as you cross these bridges and things, and I think we should make it this time, old chap.
Well, I hope so.
There's a wolf.
He had a go,
he has
didn't
a
he?
swipe there, old
He
chap.
wants
He's going
more.
for us. He's going for us. I can't believe this, and we'll stay well clear of this spider fellow near the exit here, as you can see. He wants to knock it out of your hands and then cause you to walk through here.
Yes, so if you fall down, I think if you fall down too, you'll lose it.
If you fall down too far, indeed, you may also drop the steak. So
steady.
Let's go now, and I do think if we go towards this waterfall over here, we should find a certain shivering Goron fellow. The poor chap, I say.
Well, he's back in the mountain village, isn't he?
He is here, that's right. We have to keep going this way, and there he is over here past this bridge, you'll see.
There he is.
The
Hopefully
poor
there's
chum.
no more baddies.
I say, old fellow, how are you doing, old sport? Would you like this steak? Let's see now.
Oh, yes, he says.
Yes, up here, you're right. Yeah. Yes, we've heard this before, I think, old chap. He's very hungry, so what more do you do apart from give steaks to hungry people like so?
Yes, there.
Make no mistake. There we are, Dodongo Cavern's finest rock solar. Dodongo Cavern's from Hyrule, old chap.
Oh, yes, it is.
My word, we were just doing that, old boy. There we go.
Yes.
He said grace, old boy, and off he goes.
He did indeed. There he goes.
Chomping away. He's as happy as anything, you know, and his energy, of course, returns. I'm pleased to hear that, old chap. It's very good.
Well, I'm pleased, especially after we dropped it, etc. But
well, indeed, I say.
So,
right. Yes, it's a game chap here. How do?
Yes.
Oh, Darmini, of course. Right, it's Darmini. I meant to say that. Righty-o. Yes, indeed. That's right. And what's this now?
Oh, where's the gratitude?
We're going to get something good, old chap.
Right.
It looks just like Don Gero, or Gero, conductor of the Frog Choir, and of course it's a rather green mask of sorts. So there we go.
So there we are. We now have the Don Gero or Gero mask.
That's right.
And that's how you get it.
And with that said mask, you can actually acquire a piece of heart, I understand. Now, what you'll have to do that, Vales, is a rather long and complicated process. We're not going to go all through it now, but of course, I dare say, we shall tell you where to find the frogs to whom you must speak whilst wearing the said mask.
Yes, most certainly. I believe the first one is already in the lake.
Ah, indeed. Now, of course, what we're going to do here, for the purpose of demonstrating that, is go back to Clocktown by pressing RXA like so. We shall soar to the laundry pool of Clocktown, for it is there that we'll find the first froggy, you'll see.
Ah, I thought we weren't getting the frogs.
No, we're just showing them how it's done.
Right, okay, yes.
Of course, you'll have to find 5 of these frogs in total, and also it will need to be spring in the mountain, and you know what that means, old chap?
Yes.
You're going to have to beat Goat again.
Beat goat, oh dear.
That's right, of course, in the Snowhead Temple. Well, thankfully there's a warp there, which is rather handy. Anyway, we're going now to, of course, the laundry pool here, where we'll find a small froggy fellow hopping and bouncing up and down. Let's have a look at our mask, scream like so, and there she is. There's the beauty, old chap.
Pop the old frog mask on.
The old froggy mask, like so. Let's see what happens now. Off goes that mask, and on goes this one. There she is.
There we are.
Look at that.
That's it.
Now, using this said mask, you can speak to these hopping critters like so. Good day, sir. How are you?
There we are.
He thinks we're Don Gero, you'll say.
He does, yes, of course.
The quest for masks, my good man. That's what.
Yes.
I did, in fact, old chap. Yes, indeed. Right, okay, I'm pleased to hear that. Yes, indeed it is, you'll see. When spring goes, he'll go to the mountains. So, of course, you have to make it spring in the mountains and then round up a total of 5 froggies.
That's right. But, of course, you couldn't do that without this mask. And then you'll get all things, you get some hearts and things like that, you see.
That's right, of course. In order to find those 5 frogs, the first of the frogs is in the laundry pool there in Clocktown. The second frog is located in the mountain village after you've beaten Goat. Automatically you get him. The next one is, of course, a gecko boss in the Woodfall Temple, and there's another gecko boss, as you may recall, in the Great Bay Temple. Those are the sort of frogs that make faces at you and turn into turtles and things.
Yes, I think there may be one as well in the Southern Swamp, I think.
That's right, of course. There is, in fact, one in the Southern Swamp to be found in the non-poisoned water region, I understand. So all 5 of those froggies, once reunited, will give you a piece of heart.
Wonderful. So that's how you did it. That's how you get the Don Gero or Gero mask. But what about, now we've done that, the postman's mask?
Ah, indeed, the old postman's hat, I say. How could we forget that, you know?
It's his hat, actually, not a mask, but it's like
it is a hat. It's like a mask,
like
I suppose.
I mean,
this is the final mask in the game that we have to show to you, bar one, of course. And we're going to go and find it now, videos, by using the bunny hood, of course, here. This will entail doing a bit of the old Angie and Caffey quest once more. Anju and Caffey. Anju and Cafu, I'm not sure. Something like that, old chap.
Oh, yes, Anju, yes.
That's right. We'll have to do a bit of that quest once more to get this mask. Now, let's see. Firstly, we have to go, of course, to the Stockpot Inn.
Yes, indeed.
That's located in Eastern Clocktown. Let's have a look here. After 2:10 p.m, you'll have to wear the, let's see now, the Caffey mask here like so, which we acquired in the previous videogram, and speak to the proprietor or the clerk lady named Anju inside the Stockpot Inn.
Most certainly. So yes, Anju.
That's right. Let's play the song of double time like so, shall we? And advance the time to 2 p.m, whereupon we'll find a postman delivers a certain letter to the innkeeper lady, I should say.
We most certainly. Well, just imagine for a minute if you were talking to someone and Anju was next to you, and you
really?
said, yes, and they said, "Who's going to the party tonight?" And you said, "Well, me and you." Me and you.
No.
And then Andrew said, I'm going then. Said, no.
Me and you, Andrew.
And she said, no, that means me. No, not you.
You'd have to say it twice. Me and you.
It could get very awkward, couldn't it?
It could really, couldn't it? Anyway, there we are. So, let's see now. He's going to deliver the letter to the lady here, of course. Well done, good sir. Off you go.
That's it. He's going to deliver, yes.
He's done his job now. You can go, sir. Thank you. Don't stare her down. That's not very nice, old chap.
Oh.
Is there something on her face or something?
He's just staring at her.
You can go now, sir. Go on, sting your ballyhook, I say.
Yes. Do you know, from the side, doesn't he look a little bit like Basil Fawlty?
Does he really? Do you think so?
You know, being in a hotel and then.
We shall speak to her now, shall we? Yes. What's he doing there? He's twerking, old chap, for goodness sake.
I don't know. I think he's just,
Anyway, we'll go to the kitchen at 11:30 p.m. I shall beat you to the door, sir. Thank you very much.
That's it, yes.
We beat him, old chap. Now, of course, we're going to advance the time to 11 p.m. now and have a chat with our lady here, Anju, like so. YYLLR. Then I messed the song up. There we are. Then, of course, will enable us to speak to the lady inside the kitchen. Actually, I think you can advance the time to 12 rather quite safely. Let's have a look here, shall we?
Right. So, therefore, what we've done here, we've popped along there and we've had to actually initiate what you saw there with the postman.
That's right.
In order to go ahead to get the mark.
You had to speak to her first.
Yes,
that's right.
Speak to her first.
That's right. 54 hours remain there, fellows. Let's place on now the deco mask, like so. We'll need that to get inside, you'll see. There we are. And hop on over to this deco flower here. We're going to try to get on the roof of the Stockpot Inn, like so. So
yes.
Let's pop over like so using the flower, and up we shall go into the top door. Then we'll have to dash downstairs and meet our lady in the kitchen.
Aha, right.
That's right.
Why are we doing this?
Because, of course, it's part of the quest to acquire the postman's hat, you'll see.
Right,
so
okay.
Let's take a left turn here, shall we? I think it's been so many times I've done this, I keep forgetting each time. There we are, there's the kitchen, you'll know.
Yes.
On goes the old bunny hood, and here's the girl. Good day, sir, how are you?
Right.
All right, it's about Caffey. You received a letter, did you?
That's
see.
It, yes.
Okay, righty-ho. Yes, we'll place it into a postbox, don't you worry. Why could she not place it in the postbox? Really, I mean...
Well, are you sure we have to do this?
We do, actually, yes, that's right. We'll do that, don't you worry, my dear. There we are, we've acquired a letter to Caffey. Now, we shall resist the temptation to take this to the lad who needs a bit of toilet paper, okay?
Right,
We're not going to use it as toilet paper, why that would not be right. So,
no.
Let's go outside, shall we, and go to the exterior of the Stockpot Inn, which I think we can achieve by doing this. There we go.
Well done.
Thank you, sir.
A bit of a flip there.
A backflip over the old desk there, and now we should be able to find our way to a post box, which I understand is in this region somewhere. I can never recall where. It's over here. There we are. place your letter into the postbox, fellows, like so.
Yes.
Let's find it. It's on the right-hand side of the screen on the touch screen there. The letter to Kathy. Right.
Yes.
Now, of course, we'll have to advance the time once more to the next day at 3 p.m.
3 p.m, yes, that's it.
It's lots of work, isn't it, little chap?
It is lots of work, yes.
Lots and lots of
work.
work.
If you want to get the masks and hats, you have to do this, and
This
we're
is what
showing you how to do it.
That's right, of course. We'll advance the time now to the dawn of the second day and then to 3 p.m. to acquire the second item in this rather long fetch quest, which is, of course, very important to do this multiple times. Otherwise, you can't get all the items from the quest.
No, indeed, of course
That's
not.
right, old boy. There's a bottle of Chateau Romani and also the postman's hat to be acquired here. So
right.
Let's have a look now. We'll advance the time once more with YYLLRR there, and I do believe we're going to want to go to 3 p.m. this time.
We are? Ah, why?
That's right, because of course we're going to have to sneak inside our good friend Kathy's hideout in the laundry pool in Clocktown.
Are we?
That's right, old boy. So let's go now and cross over to the eastern part of Clocktown. No, in fact, that's a lie. The central part of Clocktown. There we are.
Right.
And it's the southeast part of southern Clocktown. Once more, we want to head to that laundry pool from earlier and dash along to get inside Kathy's hideout undetected.
I see. So which letter do we currently have then?
We don't have any letters now,
Oh,
you'll see. We deposited that in the mailbox last night inside the game. So let's have a look. Indeed, he's ringing the old bell there, the postman, and off we shall go. Here comes Kathy, right on schedule. He was fast, wasn't he?
He was quick, yes.
Okay, here we go. We are now inside his hideout, and now it's a matter of waiting for him and passing the time. So let's just stand here for a while, shall we, old boy? We'll be back, fellows. Right, fellows, here he comes, I do believe, right on schedule at 4 p.m. He's coming up the stairs as we speak. You may not think he's there, but he's there. There we are. Now, after a short delay, you'll be able to speak to this fellow and, of course, acquire from him the Pendant of Memories, which you must give to Andrew. If you don't do that, you can't get the next required item.
I see.
There we are, like so. We'll just speak to him. There we are, and we are looking for her, and we're going to have a small cutscene here that, in fact, we've already seen, so we will skip past this, I do believe.
We will indeed skip, yes.
It's Kathy, there we are. That's our good chum there.
That's
we have to just go as fast as we can past this particular part. He's going to explain to us all about how he was turned into this form, and he loves his poor lover.
Which we've seen before.
It's very, very tragic, you'll see. It's all very sad, and let's see now. We shall find out if he's going to give us a certain pendant now. Let's see, shall we?
Let's see.
Poor Andrew.
Right.
Oh, yes. It's so sad.
He's going to give us a pendant now.
Thank you very much. That was, of course, the pendant he was wearing, you'll see.
Right, okay.
There we go. That's ours now. We must give that to Andrew right away, okay?
Right, we'll do that, yes.
Thank you. It's a secret to everybody. That's right. There we are.
Right.
So let's go down the stairs here and proceed back once more to the Stockpot Inn and hand over this pendant to our innkeeper girl.
Which then does what?
Things, old chap. You're about to see, I say. Shortcut there. Did you like that, old chap? There we are. So now I understand on the next day we're also going to have to go and see our friend once more, but on the day tomorrow inside the game, Kathy won't be there, but rather the curiosity shop owner.
I see.
He will, you know. It's quite true, I say. And
amazing.
he will give to us a certain item. So let's see what we can do here now, fellows. We're going to go to the Stockpot Inn. Don't forget to give Andrew the pendant, otherwise it won't work.
Right, okay.
That's right. There we are. Hello, my dear. How are you? I did indeed meet him, and I've got for you this item here, the Pendant of Memories, you'll see, sir.
She's got that.
There we go.
She's
That's all right. Don't you worry. She's happy with that, you'll see. I'm sure she's going to meet him the next day now. So now, fellows, of course, we must skip ahead in time to the dawn of the final day, and then it'll be time to go forward once more in time, after doing that, to 12 p.m. on the same day, where we must go and meet a certain gentleman in Kathy's hideout. Now, he will give us an item that we must have in order to acquire the postman's hat.
I see. And what is that item?
That is, of course, a special letter from Kathy to his mother, you know.
I see. Right, okay.
So let's see, YYLLRR once more, and we'll advance the time now to 12 o'clock, sharp high noon, if you will. Not for a showdown, though, Vales. No. We're going to go and see the curiosity shop owner who lurks inside Kathy's hideout in the eastern part of Clocktown. Just down here, in fact, in the southeastern part, that is to say, in the laundry pool.
Aha, right, okay.
Right, so let's just go to South Clocktown here. It's nice and cheery at the moment, but I think the moon's getting bigger now, old boy. Never mind.
Right, it probably is, yes, indeed.
Let's dash along here to the laundry pool, and we're going to go, as I say, to that particular area where we'll get a small conversation and hopefully 2 items. Well, actually 1 item, because we've already acquired the Keaton mask in the previous outing.
We've got the Keaton mask, yes.
That's
so
right.
Hopefully he'll give us this letter.
That's
now,
right.
Apparently the Madam, it is for Madam Aroma, isn't it?
Madam Aroma, that's right. Yes, here he is. Good day, sir, and how are you? Now, he's going to give us this item here. It is the special delivery tomorrow, you know. Wonderful. Okay, that's right. But this time, we are not going to give that to him ourselves, you'll see. Okay, we're also not going to go to Secon's hideout. What we're going to do this time is dash along and after 6 p.m. hand this to the postman.
Aha!
Yes.
Aha! So we have to this time get the letter to Mama and give it to the postman after 6 p.m.
The man of the post, indeed, that's right. Here we are, fellows, as you can see now in Western Clocktown, and here is the very same post office. Now we're going to have to wait until after 6 p.m. to go inside there, so once more, it's a song of double time. That's been getting lots of use today, hasn't it?
Which is, well, we've got it, isn't it?
It's a very handy thing to have.
We've finished without it.
Indeed, so there we are, videos. Now, of course, we'll advance the time to 6 p.m. like so. It's getting very, very dangerous and dark now.
Dangerous
My
and dark.
word. Here comes the moon, old chap.
Yes.
And, oh dear, final day, 12 hours remain, you'll know. So
right.
Let's now have a chat with the postman, shall we, and provide him with the said letter.
Right.
Let's see now, he should be inside here doing his stretching, I suppose. There he is. Oh, he's on the floor this time. What's wrong, sir? What's wrong? He wants to flee, but it's not... Oh, my goodness me, I see. Right. Yes, the highest priority, of course. But don't you worry, sir, I have an item here that may set you free.
Let's have a look.
It's the caffee's letter to Mama, like so.
Aha.
That is right. He shall deliver it himself, Fiddles. The postman is going to fulfill his duty at all costs. It's for the postmistress, you know.
Postmistress, yes.
Ah, right. Okay, she's gone to the milk bar, has she?
Yes.
I see. Oh, that's so tragic, old chap. Indeed, I have to say.
He knows all the news, you see.
We are going to go to the... Can't you play up the pace a bit, old boy? Shall we help me out, fellows?
I think, yes.
There we are. We'll play this song of inverted time once more. And he, of course, will dash along to the said milk bar and go and deliver that letter to Mama, or in this case, at Madame Aroma, I do believe.
Right, okay, so
the flow of time back to normal, sir.
Indeed. So whilst he's going there, he's been cheered up from his rather sort of depressed evening there.
That's
all of a sudden he can get back into this whole spin of things and go off and do
there he goes. He's out at full force once more. I must say, he runs more like a sort of it's a saunter, really, old chap. It's not too exciting, is it, really? But still,
maybe
he kicked the door open, old chap. He didn't even stop to open it, you know.
Maybe the weight of the bag has sort of played havoc with his knees over the years, perhaps.
Yes.
And now he walks a bit strangely, but
he walks a bit odd, doesn't he, really, old boy? Okay, let's follow him to whence he's going. It seems we're following the postman here all the way home. My word, he can shift, can't he, old chap?
Yes.
When he wants to. So it seems we are now going, of course, to the eastern part of Clocktown to see the tubby lady inside the milk bar.
The fat old lady in the bar.
You're not fat, I mean portly, chubby, you know, not
fat. Yes.
Really, about it. Well,
it's the same thing, see?
Okay, let's have a look how we are now, of course, going to the milk bar, but to get inside this place, you will need, of course, the Romanian mask. If you don't have that, you'll be thrown out on your ear, you know.
They'll just boot you out, so put on the
right.
Romanian. We've shown you how to get that one.
That's right, in we go, I say, and of course the postman is there, dashing along to see the lady who is, of course, Madame Aroma at the bar.
Yes.
He knows where she is, he's homing in on her, you know.
That's right.
I have delivered for you, he saith. Indeed he does, what do you know? I see, there we go. Right. Oh, my word. Tomorrow's delivery. I have some bad news for you, old chap. Yes, I see, my dear. Oh, my word. It's such heartfelt conversation, old chap.
She's sort of oh-mying and things. She seems to be very happy with that.
Indeed, it's some cafe, you know. Of course it is, I say. Well, I suppose so, my dear. That's right.
Yes.
Oh, he's been told to flee by the postmistress.
He most certainly has. What a nice lady.
He's not even questioning, old chap. Off she goes. My word. Are you staying here, my dear?
Yes.
Well, not really, I have to say. Oh, no. She's not going to go down with the ship, is she?
I think she's going down with the ship, yes. Drowning her sorrows with some, I don't know what she drinks, maybe vodka or something, I don't know.
Well, yes, milk vodka, I suppose.
Milk
right.
vodka,
anyway,
yes.
This is no time to be talking to the old lady here. We have to go outside the door and speak to the postman once more, whereupon he may have a certain change of heart. Let's see, shall we?
Let's see.
And he's going to, let's see now. Sir, I wish to speak to you. Don't stop, I say. Stop now.
No.
There we are. He stopped. So
stopped.
now you must take the opportunity and speak to him rather sharpish, fellows.
Right.
He has decided rather to flee. He's going to get out of the Clocktown, the doomed land of Turner. He is going, I say.
Yes.
But let's see now. What's this? A dignified hat which allows us to check the mail, fellows. It is in fact a postman's hat, you know. That's marvellous, I say.
There we are. Yes.
And of course, our good postman friend, we can at last bid him goodbye. He is going home, you know.
He most certainly is. So we now have acquired the postman's hat also.
We've saved the postman, you know. Off he goes. Look at him go, I say. My word. He's gone straight to the guard. Never mind.
Well, he has.
We'll overlook that, okay?
That doesn't matter.
Let's show off our new hat, shall we, old boy?
New hat.
There we go.
Look at that.
That fits suit him quite well, I have
now,
to say.
did you know, apparently, this mask lets you get rupees, etc., out of mailboxes?
It does, but also, if you go and check this mailbox over here, fellows, right away, let's see, shall we? I'm doing a great job, you know. Thank you very much, old chap.
Catching!
Oh, what's this now? Let's have a look. An item other than a letter. It is a piece of heart. Wondrous. And we have a new heart container there. Quite fitting, I must say.
Most certainly. So one of the uses for the new postman's hat.
That's right, and each time you check the mailbox after that, you should receive a 1 rupee. So it's not too exciting, I suppose. But,
it's not exciting, but it's better than nothing.
It's better than nothing, I suppose. There you are, 1 rupee. Well, okay, I suppose you could stand there all day, but never mind. And what do you want, sir? Go away.
You don't care about him, and it lets you check the boxes, which is good.
He likes that, you'll see.
Yes.
Not now, sir.
Not now, buffoon.
All right, yes, we thank you very much. Okay. Yes. Well, I dare say to everybody else, they are acquiring the Don Joe's mask and also the postman's hat. What a rather fun outing it's been, I say.
Well, most certainly. So now you know how to do it. How to get the old Don Joe, how to get the postman's hat as well, and come back next time when we'll be showing you how to get a very, very fun and rather, exciting hat.
That's right, and in fact it may have something to do with this moon right here. Ooh. We'll be back, but join us once more, I say. We look forward to seeing you then.
Yes.
Until then.